we move to the first team to reach 5 set points will be the winner of this match. Target 1, team X on toast, will shoot first. Starts with an 8. Matty Boyle starts with an 8 on target number 1. Eight points. Eight points. Triple 8 for the first 3 arrows.
Nice.
7 points. Eight points. We have a bit of an issue with the timer here. Hold the line, folks. They haven't shot their 3rd arrow, guys. Sorry, folks, we have a bit of a timing issue here. Unfortunately, the clocks were skipped across a little too early there without their 3rd arrow being shot from the Sopa Archers. Or it's not 60, but still good. Now, obviously, this set system, we have 6 arrows being shot by the 3 archers in each end. The highest score does receive 2 points. If they do tie, there will be a 1 point each for those teams. The first to 5 will be the champion.
So these were got 89. These got 90 seconds.
Each set starts fresh. In the compound, we had the cumulative scoring. In this game, every set is a new set, and it's that first to 5 that's going to be your victor.
Archers, put the clock over on you, sorry, we're going to let's shoot your arrow, and then we're going to reset the clocks for both of you to 60 seconds, okay? Is that fair? So hold after that, so we reset the clocks.
So folks, we'll reset the clocks and then we'll get going again on this match. So far on target 1 we have 3 8s from the archers on that target, and on target 2 we have an 8 and a 7. So it's a quite tight scoring match so far.
Yes, good shot. Nice.
7 points.
Now set the clocks. We're going to set the clocks for both 60 again. Problem is we can't set one for one and one for the other. They've got to be the same.
So folks, after the first 3 arrows, we have target number 1 with a 2-point lead in this set. There'll be 3 more arrows from both teams to determine who gets the set points.
Yes. And you probably have 10 seconds to walk up again.
Alright, we begin again this first set of this bronze medal match. Dead center.
Good to be here, man.
$10 points. 7 points.
Yes. Nice.
8 points. Joe closes with a 7.
Any stronger. That is nice. Yeah, nice one.
X-Hand, dead satire. Great shot to finish there from Amalia. Unfortunately for them, on target 2, they have lost that set. So we'll have 2 set points to target number 1. The excellent toast, Emma Nolan, Maddie Boyle, Imogen Grzycki. Looks like a 51 to 47. So a 4-point swing in the favour of target number 1. So we have three archers here on target number 2, all from Soper again. Anthony.
Good afternoon, Rob. Pleasant afternoon. The conditions have improved on this morning. So yes, 3 archers from Soper, coached by Alex King, and the girls from Exxon Toast, being Emma, Maddie and Imogen, from different states, each of them. So an interesting combination. It's great to get them all together and give them the opportunity to set up in these. I think things you'll find is that the teams have been all differently to the pounders. The Recurve archers have been put in teams by the high performance department. So I think just due to gaining some experience from shooting with each other.
Yes, all 3 girls on target number 1 are a part of the P24 or Paris 2024 program, looking to develop their skills towards the games in the future. And what is interesting on target 2 also is we have another Paralympian, or para-archer I should say, shooting on the line with the archers. So some fantastic para-archers on the line today. It is confirmed we have on target number 1 2 points up to 0. So they take an early set point lead in this bronze medal match. It means that target 2, the It's Not 60 but Still Good team, will be shooting first. Laura opens with a 9.
Good show, Joe.
Joe opens with a 5. Nice. 3 points to start the second set. Eight points. Eight points. So we have target 2 taking the early set point lead in this set. X-Tab. Seven points.
Nice.
9 points.
Nice one.
So it looks like we have 49 total from target number 2. Nine points. Seven points. Finishes with an 8. So, thanks to a rather good end for the target on 2, team on target 2, they will take that set point, the 2 of the bronze medal match. That's arrow for target 1, the 3 to begin with. Certainly hurt them, Anthony, in that end.
Yes, certainly did, Rob. It's not 60, but still good. We're a little bit more consistent with that end. I think that's the big difference between the set system that you have with Recurve as opposed to with compound. There's always a chance of coming back if you have a bad end. So scores.
The group there is actually fantastic, just up in the top right-hand section. So perhaps it might be a sighting issue, and next turn they can rectify that. Eight points. So 23 out of a possible 30. Laura opens with a 10. Six points. Nine points. 25 out of possible 30. Early lead for target number 2 in this set. Eight points. Nine points. Closing out with an X. So 50 points on target number 1 for those 6 arrows.
That's it.
10 points, double 10 for Laura. Seven. 9 to win the set. 7. So it looks like target number 1, we have a 4-point set lead now. Looks like it's 49 points on target number 2 to 50 on target number 1. So it's just 1 point difference between the two teams. Team number 2.
Goal to win the set, or an 8 to tie the set. So it looks like it's going to be 4 points to on toast, to 2 points to if not 60, but still good.
And on target 2, their team is quite well practiced. We have Joe Murray, who's actually competed for Australia at the Asian Cups. Laura, who shot 2 10s in that last end, 2 great 10s, has been, I think, on the Trans-Tasman team for Archery Australia. And Amalia, who's just come off a great victory in the Para-Nationals in Brisbane this year, is our current Para-National champion in the women's recurve division. So both teams here are stacked with some very good archers, and there's just 1 point between them in that set, so very close match so far.
Yeah, it's interesting looking at the set points, or the points at each end, Rob, that it's not 60 but still good, just under the 50 mark for each end, whereas on toast has been a little bit more up and down, but managing to pull out scores above 50 when they're winning the ends.
Moving into the final set, target 2 shooting first.
Agent? Thank you. You know what membership numbers?
Yes.
Opening up with an 8 on target 2. Joe shoots a 7. Amalia rounds out with a 7. So 22 points out of possible 30. Seven points. So Anthony, that was a great match there for our bronze medal. We're going to move into the men's match in a second, but obviously a lot of arrows down on that target on the right-hand side, mate.
Yes, Rob, you and I, we looked at each other. We looked at each other part of the way through that set, and I don't think any of the archers or the coaches picked up on the change in the wind direction. It was coming from right to left, and halfway through it switched to left to right. Hence the reason everything ended on the right-hand side.
All right, we're going to move into the bronze medal match now for Recurve men. On target 2, we have the team Ethnic Gradient, Peter Bukavalis, Eddie Upston, and Nick Kyriatsis. And on target 1, team KCT, Marcus Kurel, Jai Crawley, and Zach Tanizzo.
So target 1 will be shooting first in this match, Rob. It'll be interesting to see if the lads picked up on the change in conditions from when they've been down at practice range, but time will tell.
Yeah, no doubt their first arrows will be ones where they want to just check their sights to see where they're going, and their coaches will be behind them, no doubt, pointing those kinds of things out. We do have some interesting gentlemen in the team here. Obviously, our last match in the bronze women's had some pathways archers in it. Obviously, we have 4 here actually in the men's bronze. Actually, all of the team members on target 2 are also in that program, and Marcus over on target 1 is also in the program as well. So we have some talented young archers here looking to move their way up into the men's field in the future.
I think by the archers who are in these teams, Rob, would probably be.
Alright folks, looks like target number 1, Team KCT, they're 3 Victorians, even though Zach might be living up here in New South Wales right now. We know where he really comes from. He's a Victorian through and through. And then we have the 3 New South Wales archers on target number 2, so it's going to be a border battle here. Target number 1 shooting first to start this bronze medal match. And their target starts with an 8. Zach backed that up with an 8 as well. Marcus with an 8 as well. That's 3 8s to start the match.
Nothing special here, dude. You got this.
Nick with a 7. Ten points. Seven points. Nine points. Total score of 50 on target number 1 for those 6 arrows.
Yep.
10x.
Yeah. Easy. Let's go.
Nick with an 8.
Good shot, mate. Good shot.
9 and better to take the set. Nine possible 8s. Depending on that line call, folks, we may have a tied set here. So if that line call is called in, it will be a tied set. If they actually call that line out on target 2, the sets will go to target number 1, the Victorian folk.
It doesn't appear that there's much of home ground advantage for the guys from Ethnic Gradient, Rob. They're all local members of the Sofa Club, and they do shooting here quite often, but doesn't seem to be helping much at this point in time.
Oh, no doubt they'd see some windy days down here and have some practice on the range. Bound to help them in some way. This set looks like most of those arrows are again right side, Trent on the target, and they're putting up the scores now. We'll see what the damage is. Both are putting numbers up, which I think means, we have target number 1 taking the early set point lead in this bronze medal match, 2 set points to 0. What that means is target 2, Team Ethnic Gradient, will shoot first in the second end.
So that long call that you mentioned was obviously called down to an 8 by the sound of it.
Yes, no doubt it was called down, so 49 for target 2, and I think 50 for target 1.
Go Eddie, mate. Nothing special. Looks good this end.
Eddie opens with an 8.
Aim on.
Nick with a 5.
That's right.
When were I at?
All good, mate.
Aim on ball.
Get ready for the next one, mate.
Eight points. So 21 for our first 3 arrows on target number 2. Jai with a 7. Zach with an 8. Nine points.
Let's go, Eddie.
24 points, so a 3-point lead, I believe, to target number 1 in this second set.
Easy shots. Just shoot, mate.
Yep.
Eddie with an 8. Nick with a 7.
Shot, mate. Good shot.
Shot Pete.
Pete closes with an 8.
This one, guys.
$44 total for that round, or that set, for target number 2.
Yes, drive.
9 points.
Come on, Zach, let's go. Nice.
8 points.
There you go. Having fun? Yeah. What are you in stuff with?
We've got teams up next, and then bronze individual.
Okay. Yeah, for some fun.
inside the black for a win. 10 points. So we go 4 set points up on target number 1. That's the Victorian boys, Team KCT. Moving up to 4 set points to 0. 51 points in total for target number 1. Plays 44 on target number 2.
Now, Rob, I know you've got numerous bows at home. Are you into the colourful or are you more for the traditional colour?
Definitely black and white's my preference, but I see some wonderfully colourful bows out there today. Eddie's pink one there is a standout for sure.
Yeah, I thought it interesting that if you look at the Victorian boys, that maybe it's the fact that Zach has moved to Sydney that he's got a bow very similar to Eddie in colour.
Pretty sure he's had that one for a while, but that's okay. It still has them in the lead, no matter what colour their bow is. And that end from the boys on target number 1 was pretty solid there. Just that one arrow in the 7 that really made that score go down a little. As target number 2, the New South Wales Archers are trailing. They will shoot first in this crucial set. They do need to win the next couple of sets in a row to force a shoot-off for that bronze medal match, for the bronze medal. Eddie opens with a 7. Nick with an 8. For Peter. 23 points for their first 3 arrows. Jai opens with a 10. Nice. 9 points.
Let's go. Yes, Marcus.
10x. 29 out of possible 30 points. Puts them in the lead in this set.
Shot.
8 points.
Shot.
7 points.
Let's go, Buck.
Seven points. That's a 45 total on target number 2.
How's it going?
I'm so stressed.
Yes, guys.
Yes, Jai.
Jai with a 10.
I am very.
Strong shot, Zach. Let's go. Middle.
Zach with a 9.
Long shots, Marcus. Let's go. You got time. CBA, mate. Nice one. Yes, Marcus.
10 points to finish and bronze medal to target number 1. Team KCT. Fantastic end there by that team with the 58 out of a possible 60 points. They didn't even need to shoot their last arrow to win that match. They'd already won it with the arrow prior. So congratulations to team number 1. Give a round of applause to the team on target number 2 for their 4th place. So Anthony, very interesting match there. Dominant end that finish from target number 1, the Victorian lads, 58.
Yes, certainly found their rhythm and were able to find the gold in the end there with only 2 in the 9 and the rest in the centre. I certainly think that the boys from Ethnic Gradient just struggled to find the middle.
Yeah, two of those lads are going to be the gold medal final, individual finals later on today. So it should be interesting for them to have that practice. All right, so we're going to move on to the gold medal matches now. We'll do the women's, and then we'll move into the men's. So this is for all the marbles, so to speak.
Congratulations, well done.
Interesting in that last match. Unfortunately for the guys on target 2, they had pretty good consistency, but they only had 1 arrow in the gold for the entire match. There was lots of reds, but nothing in that centre.
Yeah, no, they really struggled in that area. But I'm sure for the boys who are coming out to shoot later on, the experience will be useful.
No doubt, no doubt.
Most convincing, yeah, right. I was like jumping up and down. I'm just like, oh my god, hold it up, Lenny.
All right, folks, we're going to move on to our gold medal match for the women's recurve teams. On target number 2, we have Iris Wristwatch, Sarah Haywood, Kim Lavender, and Amrutha. And on target number 1, we have Team MAL, Melissa Spinocchia, Alice Ingley, and Laura Pagless.
I think Iris Wristwatch have gone out of their way to throw a bit of a tongue tie in their potatoes on.
No doubt. I'm going to call them target 2 from now on. All right, we have 2 very good teams here. We have an Olympian, a youth Olympian, and then also one of our athletes from the Olympic trials, Melissa Spinocchia. And then in team number 2, we have some very solid shooters as well, all national squad members as well.
That'd be Irish Wristwatch.
Target number 2, correct. It looks like target number 1 has decided to shoot first in this match. They open with an 8. Six points.
I can see you lying in bed thinking, oh, you've got to get out. No.
9 points. 23 points for the first 3 arrows on target number 1.
Nice,
9 points. 9 points.
Let's go, Sarah. Keep it strong. Keep it strong.
Nine points. 27 points to the early lead in this set. Team number 2, or target number 2. Nine points.
No, but the 80s outscored the Negros, so good too. Well, that's what 2
7 points. Nine points. Looks like a total of 48 on target number 1.
It's always a good time for ice cream. Nice, everyone.
8 points. Eight points.
Let's go, Sarah. Keep it strong. 25 seconds. Nice, Sarah.
9 points. Okay, that's a clear victory in that set for team on target 2. 58 points to 48, or 52, sorry, to 48. Also, there's a very good group there on target 2. On target 1, the group's actually quite good as well, Anthony, just a little higher.
Yeah, it's it'll take a little while to get used to it. I think it might be a little bit different over here to the practice range, or I think not. But maybe it's just the adrenaline being out in the middle in front of everyone. Like in the earlier match, these two teams have been selected by the high performance managers and coaches. So it's a good experience having them shooting together. I think the 3 girls on target 1 are probably looking to go to Paris for the last chance event to qualify places for the Olympics.
Yeah, any chance to shoot together is a great chance to learn for these squads. All right, we're going to move into the second set here. Target 2 is at 2-point set lead. Team on target 1 will shoot first.
Bah tu vois, t'amènes de la nourriture, il y a toujours tout le monde qui va venir manger. Bah c'est forcément putain de minute.
Laura opens with an 8. Melissa shoots a 9. Alice shoots a 9. Looks like 26 for their first 3 arrows on target number 1. And Ruta opens with a dead center X.
Papa, on n'est pas tout le temps. Attends, on va pas toucher.
7 points for Kim.
Let's go, Sarah. Keep it strong. Nice, Sarah.
7 points for Sarah on her first shot at that end. It looks like target number 1 is taking the lead in this second set. Eight points.
Great competition.
10 points. Six points. So it looks like 50 points total on target number 1.
Yeah,
9 points.
that one's
Nine points.
Let's go, Sarah. Keep it strong. 10 seconds.
You guys dry up or fly up?
5, 3.
9 will win it. 10.
Nice, Sarah.
Road about 8 o'clock.
Great shot from Sarah Haywood there to close out that set. Looks like 52 points on target number 2.
About 10 and a half hours of driving, but you also have that couple of hours break. So.
It's clearly the set win for the target, the team on target 2. They got 4 sets, points to 0. Take a commanding lead going into the final couple of ends of this match.
Yeah, I thought that Team Mal were looking good to get back into it. Just a wayward arrow towards the end there. This opened the door slightly for Irish wristwatch to take another 2 points to go up 4-0. So I think, well, as I understand it, Rob, Recurve match play is often about momentum, and just keeping things going, keeping moving forward, trying to maintain the lead.
It definitely helps if you do have some. Obviously, shooting more 10s is the main goal of all matches. Getting 1 point more than your opponent, obviously being the main goal. This is not over and done with by any means. We do have the situation that team on target 1 must win all of their next sets to take this. Ties here will not help them. So at that point of no return, they must win every set moving forward.
No pressure then, Rob.
Not too much. Let's see how they go in the third set here. Target number 1 shooting first. They're down 4 set points to 0. Seven points. Eight points. Eight points. Looks like 23 points on target number 1 to start this end. Nine points. Seven points. Seven points. So it looks like there's a small lead for target 2 going into the final 3 arrows of this match, or this end. Eight points. Five points. Nine points. Looks like 45 points in total on target number 1 for this set. Eight points. Nine points.
Let's go, Sarah. Keep it strong. 20 seconds.
6 and better to win. 10. Congratulations to the team on target number 2. Those Irish wristwatch loving fans. And a big round of applause, folks, for your team on target number 1. Team MAL, Melissa Spinocchia, Alice Ingley and Laura Pageless. They're our silver medalists for the 2021 Australian Open. But a huge congratulations to the team on target 2, our champions for the day. 6 set points to 0. Congratulations, ladies. Alright folks, we're going to move into the final team match of the day, and that is our gold medal match for the men's and recurve teams. We are again going to be blessed with Olympic archers in this group and national squad members. That last match is the gold medal match. We had some really high caliber archers for Archery Australia on the women's side.
I must say, Rob, I am excited about the youth archers that are coming through that we've seen here today. Particularly if you look at in the last match, Amrutha, who's only intermediate archer and shooting at 70 metres and really holding her own amongst all the ladies shooting in that match.
Yeah, absolutely. We have some fantastic youth on the field today, not just in the recurve, but the compound this morning as well. You know, Amrutha being a standout there in that match. Jai in the previous match is only a cadet, I believe. Molema, now moving into the junior categories, has shown her worth in the compound. And on target number 1, we have Team FSU. That's David Barnes, Taylor Worth and Ryan Tyak.
The boys from Triple A will be shooting first, Rob.
And what it's good to see is our 3 Olympians from Rio on the field at once, even though they might be on separate teams here. We're going to jump straight into the match here with target number 2 shooting first. Alec opens with an 8. Aston also with an 8. Alex with a 6. Ryan opens with the 10. David opens with an 8. $10 points. Team on target 1 taking the early lead in this set. 28-22. Alec with a 7. Aston with a 9. 9 points. Looks like 47 for target number 2. Nine points. Nine points.
You okay?
I just gone to the toilet.
Oh, so when the scene's finished, you can pop back down.
Or ich werde break when there's counting the scores.
Yeah.
9
When
points.
the scene's finished. There you go.
Clear 2-set point lead in this first set for the Team FSU on target number 1. Anthony, these are our 3 men that have been selected to the Olympic Games in Tokyo in just days from now.
Yeah, it's probably a good hit out for them, I think, Rob. 55 points to 47. Not sure whether they're going to be super happy with the 55, but I guess it's, yeah, the first time out.
Yeah, it's really good for our Olympic guys to get together, obviously get this kind of experience under higher or stricter conditions. At 55, not a bad start from the boys, all a little bit right side, but no doubt enough to take that set.
As you've said before, you only need to win by a point.
So the scores are confirmed and on the board, meaning that Team AAA on target 2 will be shooting first in this second set. AAA to open on target 2 in this second set. Nine points for AAA for their first arrow. Eight points. Eight points. 25 for the first 3 arrows on target number 2. Ten points. Nine points. X10. 29 out of a possible 30. 4-point lead to the team on target 1. 3 arrows to go in the set. Eight points. 8 points. Points. 51 points in total for Tiger number 2. The crowd went wild for that one. $10 points.
Exactly the same as the last shot for me.
$10 points. X10. 59 out of a possible 60 for our 3 Olympic archers on target number 1. Clear set win there for the Australian men heading off to Tokyo in just a few days. Anthony, the weather here has been absolutely spectacular the last 3 days. Have you ever had the wind this good in Soper before?
What wind would be the question, Rob? Normally you come and shoot here and it'd be blowing a gale or fairly strong from the right or the left. Rarely does it come straight down the range, but today and as for the last couple of days it's been fantastic.
Yeah, I can't even see those flags moving that last end, and it's clear those guys are well sighted in on target number 1 there. 5 out of their 6 arrows hitting the 10 ring.
Yeah, I think they'd be pretty happy with that end of 59, maybe. So.
No doubt, that's a very competitive end there. Obviously they'll be going up, folks, 4 set points to 0 over the AAA team on target number 2. We do have that point of no return where on target 2 they must win the next couple of sets to keep this match alive, but they're still in it to win it.
Archers, target 2, first.
All right, AAA on target 2, starting this third end of this gold medal match of the 2021 Australian Open. $9 points. $10 points, X. Nine. 28 out of possible 30. $9 points. $8 points. $8 points. AAA on target 2 have the early lead in this set. $10 points. 10 points. Seven points. Looks like the total for 55 at that end. Nine points. Ten points. Nine points. All right, Target 2 is taking that set clearly with the 55 points. So we have a match on our hands. We'll have 2 set points on Target 2 versus 4 set points on Target number 1.
Well, this is what the crowds come to see. I think right a bit of a match. Good to see the AAA guys have found their range. And we'll continue on.
Yeah, they clearly had a great end on that last one. Their first couple ends are a little high, but all of those are very central. Really good end from those guys. They're still in it for sure. So scores are confirmed, and we have 2 set points for Target 2, AAA on that last set. And we move it to a 4th and deciding set. As Team AAA is still behind, they will start first in this last set.
Target 2. Field is clear.
Alec opens with a 9. Aston also with a 9. Eight, possible 7. I believe that's a 7. 25 points in total for their first 3 arrows. $10 points. $9 points. 8 points. Possible 27 there on target number 1 for their first 3 arrows. Still gives them a lead going into these final 3 arrows of the set. 6 points. Nine points.
30 seconds.
10 points. We may have a 51 there on the board for Team AAA on target 2. There is a line call there and it could go down by 1 perhaps. X10.
Yep.
10. Four or better to win. 9 points. And the gold medal goes to Team FSU on target number 1. Guys, please give a big round of applause to the silver medal winning team, AAA, Aston Darcy, Alex Potts and Alex Smith on target number 2. A good comeback there in the third end from those guys. But our champions for today are the Olympic bound team of David, Ryan and Taylor.